All right, welcome back. Be a little bigger project to get done probably the next day or so. This floor, no good. I can't, we can't put our underlay over that. So we're gonna cut this out, get some nailers in, and get this patched in to put our 1/4 inch OSB over top. Let us do our flooring so that we can get this room knocked out. It's not a hard job, so I lost my tripod again. I do it a lot. I'm not good at this whole thing, so I'm going to figure out how to prop this up so we can kind of watch this. So let's get into that. There we go. I found my tripod. I left it outside and it got monsooned on. We had a slight hurricane yesterday. But I found it, and it's fine, so that's good. So we're going to start by cutting out the rot here, which I want to cut it back to this joist here. Can I feel it? No. So we'll start, we're going to come out to this board here. So I'm going to start, wow, that's super rotten. I'm going to start there and maybe here. Oh, should I take that board? We'll take that board. So we'll cut this chunk out, get it ripped up, and see where we're at from there. You just wait here. Opting for the Sawzall to do this instead of the circular saw. I don't need this to be super straight and nice, and also I'll be less upset ruining a Sawzall blade with any nails or screws or anything than if I ruin the circ saw blade. Yes, my battery's dead. Why do you ask? Every time. Bastard. Back with the beefy boy ought to get us through this job. Oh no, there's a mess in the basement. Is this all in focus? Am I in frame? Oh yeah. So we got the rock cut out. That was quick and easy. Let's grab a pry bar, get our nails out of the way, and we'll start. We're not even going to measure this. We're going to eyeball the shit out of this. It's going to be great. Cat's paw, cat's paw. Let's get our 2x4 nailers done. I'm going to do this job with as few tools as possible, just to show that you can do it. I'm not a carpenter by a long shot, but I get stuff done. So far we've used our Sawzall. Every household should have a reciprocating saw. Go to Harbor Freight, buy the cheap one that plugs in, a couple different blades. You'll use it all the time. I have in there, we've seen it, or maybe not seen it, I've used it for the flooring. Nice Harbor Freight, sliding compound miter saw, goes every which way. It's got a stand, legs that pop out, wheels to roll. I gotta make 3 cuts. It would suck to bring that thing out, set it all up to make 3 cuts. I gotta steal the extension cord from my lights. That's bogus. So we're gonna take a speed square. We're gonna eyeball that, and as long as I keep my little safety foot thing here against the speed square, we'll have a cut that's more or less straight. It'll be straight enough for what we're doing here. So right now, I'll cooperate. My buddy's watching this and cringing because he probably could have just lined this up and did it straight in my eye. But you know, I'm not that good. But I still too cheap to pay somebody to do this. A circular saw would have been faster. I don't feel like digging it out. Walked off a little. I'm not worried about it. We're putting some nailers up to catch some scrap lumber. So you know, this ain't the Taj Mahal. I'm not building a roof. It is going to carry weight, but the ends of it being square, not going to affect that at all. That was all. We needed better clamping. Alright, let's go back inside. Okay, blocking, couple of nails. I'm lazy, so we'll start our nails. Just slip you in, get it level there. Shit, can't be perfect all the time, can we? tiny tape outside. Or did I? Haha. So we need to make up 1 3/4. So 1 3/4, let's see, 3/4 twice. So 2 1-inch boards is still going to leave us with a 1/4 inch gap. So I can use 2 1-inch nominal boards, which are 3/4 inch thick, and that'll leave me enough space to throw in a little chunk of 1/4 inch OSB, and that'll be flat enough to sheet the whole thing. So let me go find some scrap 1-inch board. All right, back from the typical Midwestern dad garage with a scrap of wood and a bucket of nails. Ooh, mint chocolate chip. I don't know where these came from, but those are aluminum. These are exterior nails, but I don't see why they won't work in here. So lay our first sheet down, and about that long. Probably going to need another piece of that, but that's okay. It's 2.5 inches. So do I bring this back more? Oh, I don't really want to do that. We gotta find something to fill that in. Back to the garage. Okay, so my penance is, well, I get to rework this a bit because I'm stupid and my memory's no good. I've already made a repair on these floors out there, and 2x lumber is what I use to repair out there, and it fits. So we went out and got the rest of that we use for the nailer, cut a piece that fits. So what I'm going to do to fill this space, because I don't have anything, 2 1/4. I had some furring strips, those would work pretty well actually, but I don't. So I think what I'm going to do is mark this, set you, mark. You win. Instead of cutting all this out, we're not going to do the snappy thing because that's cheesy as shit. I'm going to pause this, use my circular saw. I got a 1/2 brain, cut this piece to make the 2 pieces that I need, and Be back when I get those in, because this is silly. Okay, that was way faster and easier. Let's use a circular saw. I know better. Tight. Oh, I want to use, we got some of these guys. Some are bigger, some are smaller. That's just the way life is, you know. I think I want these guys. Oh, yeah, well. We'll go with the big ones, even though my wife says they hurt. A perfectly okay fix in the subfloor is going under our subfloor. Tomorrow on the way home, I'll swing by Lowe's, grab, I think I need 2.5 sheets of OSB, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. This one will be done. The next time you see this room, it'll be painted, have floors, probably a light up there. It's still on the to-do list, but the floor's fixed. So I'm not even policing these stools up. I'm going to turn the lights off and go home because I'm hungry. I need a shower. There's sawdust in my eye. I want to go to bed early tonight. I'm tired. I ain't even picking them sawhorses up. They're fine on the front porch. We don't live here yet. Alright, I almost forgot to see you guys next week. Thanks for stopping by. None of this is advice. Don't do it the way I did it. Your mileage may vary. Consult a physician, etc., etc. Disclaimer, I need to have one of my smarter friends like type up a thing I can drop in the bottom of some of these, because that's probably not the right way to do it, but it's the way I did it. See y'all next week.